Welcome everybody, Driver53 here, and today I will be your guide on this virtual tour of Waldsee. Now, this is a very unique area, and the reason is because it has recently been announced by the government that they are looking for adventurers to come here and help populate this area. Are you up for the task? If so, stick around. I would like to start out by thanking Oma Tana for putting this presentation together for me. This version is 1.0.0.0 and it's 85.75 megabytes to download. Now, like I said, this is a very unique opportunity here presented by the government. So let's go ahead and get into the description and see what they have to say. This is a forest map with some fields and a big lake. Far away in the mountains, in the area where fox and rabbit say goodnight to each other, is a beautiful, large lake surrounded by forests. The government has decided that this valley can be settled and is calling on adventurous, brave pioneers to take on the daunting task of cutting down countless trees in order to establish settlements and wrest farmland from the fertile soil. Are you ready for this pioneering achievement? Then pack your suitcase and travel to the Waldsee Valley. As equipment, you get all the necessary forestry equipment or a financial grant with which you can purchase land and equipment. Have fun in the woods of Waldsee. If you don't want to cut down that many trees, you can remove all trees from your property in one fell swoop by sawing off a post with a sign. These posts are in a secluded spot on each property. There is also a central post near the shop on a separate mini plot with which you can easily remove all the trees on the map. Then there is no longer any obstacle to redesigning the Waldsee region. Overall, the map is designed in a minimalist way so that you have as much freedom as possible to rearrange the map yourself according to your own preferences. The central water surface runs over the entire map so that you can create your own ponds and streams everywhere if you wish. If you are lucky, you can find up to 36 crystals that you can sell in the central village building for a good price. The map contains one farm property with simple log cabin farm buildings, completely sellable in the new farmer mode only. Start vehicles optimized for forest work, e.g. with Ponzi, in the new farmer mode also. 4 more places suitable for farms, 3 fields, 5 selling stations, 1 wood selling station, 1 wood chip selling station, 3 additional decorative flowers that can be painted, fields can be painted in landscape mode, 36 crystals for search and sale, several placeable objects to build the map, seasons ready, precision farming ready. Are you up for the task? Let's go. So you've accepted the challenge, and now you need to know what you need to know to be able to get started here. Well, the first thing is this is going to be your place that you're going to sleep at. All right, the government has provided this for you. And if we come inside here, I've got a surprise for you. Now, I didn't want to mention too much about this in the description, but check out this right here. This is some crystals that we have found scattered around the area. All right, and I'll bring it out here into the sun a little bit better for you to be able to see. So I don't always land right, but there are 36 of these scattered around. All right, this is what it meant in the description of the crystals, and you'll be able to find these all around the map. I'll show you in a little bit where you can sell these at, and they sell for a pretty penny. It's a reward for finding it, right? So it's kind of like a gold hunt or an Easter egg hunt. They're scattered all around the different area here. And for anybody else that would like to know where the locations of these are at, I'm going to try my hardest to find all 36 of these and make a separate video. I didn't want to put it in here, but I've already found a few, and we're going to be putting it into a separate video, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to do my best to find all 36. So on to the next thing. You're going to have a bunch of storage opportunity for you here. 3 different buildings, and you're going to have some equipment also. You can see you've got a couple different Fendt tractors. You have a Ponzi back there. You got a wood chipper even. You got a semi truck with a lowboy. That's really awesome. And you've got a front loader, a weight. You got a stump grinder, and you have one of these, a tree crane. So really awesome to have all of this starting equipment here on this area, right? The government is setting you up very well. They also gave you $100,000 so that if you wanted to, buy your first pieces of property, here you go, right? They're helping you out. And by finding those crystals, it's going to help you out even that much more. So, what do you do if you don't like trees, though? All right, well, we've got a solution for that. Just stick with me, and I'll show you. So here I am in the middle of the woods, and there's a bunch of trees, but I don't necessarily like logging, right? I just want to kind of get rid of them, and I want to start farming because I know that farming is going to bring in people also into the area, right? And you could do the same thing. Well, we've got these are little, I guess, cheats, if you want to call them. It says cut this signpost with a chainsaw to remove all trees on this lot permanently. All right, so let's look at the map here really quick. So as you can see, we are standing right here, and if I go to the area where I want to select my land, this is the entire plot. All right, now it's only going to cost me about $18,000 to buy this area. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, so perfect. Now I own this. All right, with the $100,000 that the government gave me, I now own this. So I don't like the trees, though. I just want to get straight to farming, maybe in this area, right? And maybe focus on a little bit easier area for my logging. Well, I'm going to take out my chainsaw. I'm going to turn it. We'll come down here. We're going to cut this. And guess what happened? They're all gone. Now, these trees over here, I don't know why they're still here. I wonder if we look at our map again, if we're right on the edge of our property. We're not. So I don't know why these are still here. But these shouldn't be too hard to take out. So there is one of those signposts on every single plot of land. So how many plots of land are there? Well, there's quite a few. If you look here, this is what you're going to start with. All right, you own all of this up here right now. So there's a ton of trees up here that you're going to be able to go ahead and start taking down. Or if you find the signpost, you're going to be able to remove that and just get straight into farming, right? But if you wanted to sell it, it's about $80,000. And how much is the one next to it? About 60, 180, 124. You can see they vary in price. All right, 107, 171, 45. Now, you're not able to select anything on the outside, but you can select things like this, right? Once you get up in the mountainous area, it says, nah, we're sorry, that's not for sale, okay? So the government is giving you this first part, and then you have to expand out from there. There are fields down here also. Fields 1, $42,000, and it's really good soil, really fertile soil. Field 2, 163. It's not that great. It's a little bit big though. And then field number 3, 42,000, and it's really good soil also. You've got an area right here built into field number 2 that you can place some items around. So if you want to build like your own farm down in this area, you're more than welcome to. You've also got areas like this right here that are only about $10,000 that you can start placing some items on and get to town that way too. So you've got 3 of those scattered around, and they're all about $10,000. You can buy the lake also if you want to, as a conservation opportunity. $95,000 there. So it's really interesting. I can't tell you how good the soil is on any of the other sections of land. There's a ton of trees on them right now. But I'll also tell you, I'm going to do my best to try and find all the signs for each plot. So every single plot, I'm going to try and find the signs. It might take me a while because there's a lot of trees out here that they're hidden within. But if you don't want any trees at all right, what you need to do is come right over here. See these nice bushes? And right here, cut the signpost with a chainsaw to remove all trees on all lots permanently. Every tree on the map will go bye-bye. All right, we're not going to do it right now because I still want these trees around. But this is how you do it. And the really interesting thing is, how are you going to get to it? Well, you have to own the property, okay? And if you come over here and you do this, you can select. There's this little piece of property right here. It's $270. That's it. $270. Purchase that, cut it down, you are good to go, and every tree on the entire map is gone. So what do you have around here? Well, this is some placeable items that you're going to have access to. You've got a nice sale point right here. You've got a nice bale sell point here. Over here, you have fuel. You've got a spot to be able to work on your vehicles right there. your animal dealership is actually right here in the corner. So you're going to come over here and you can pick them up. They get delivered and then you haul them back if you want to. Or you can just have them straight delivered to your property. Now, inside here, you got a nice little map right there. And it shows you right where you are on the map, the red dot. Really awesome. I like that. But then if you come inside here, check this out. This is the crystal collector. You put them right here and boom, they get sold. How much are they worth? If you come across here to your prices, all the way to the right, as you can see right now, they're about $13,400. I've seen them as low as $10,000, and I've seen them as high as $19,000, almost $20,000 also. So really be very, very mindful of when you bring your crystals up here to the crystal collector. So we're going to close that up. But, I mean, just look at this view. Absolutely amazing, amazing view. So we're going to go ahead and start working our way around the map and show you all the different places. We've already shown you the starting farm. We've already shown you the main center here for all of your sale needs. I wonder if we can take this boat. Let's see. Nope, it's not working. But I'm going to go ahead and jump over to another location really quick. It's going to be just on the other side of that bridge. All right, and here we are. So as you can see, there's a huge wooden silo right here. Enormous, enormous capacity. This is not yours. This is a sale point. So it's going to come right here. And if you come down here, every once in a while, you'll be able to see a boat that stops in, gets loaded up, and then takes off down the river. It's a really, really cool thing to see. So now, where are we going to go? Well, we're going to come across here. We're going to hop down. And we're going to make our way over to that yellow light that you see over there on the other side of the river. And I wanted to walk along here because I wanted to try and find a crystal for you really, really quick. And I don't see any. But what we're going to do, we're going to cross over right here. See how well we can swim. Alright, so we made it. And what this area is, this is going to be your sawmill. So you're going to be able to bring your wood right here. Come over here to the circle. It's glowing. And if I turn on my help menu, you can see that it says sell wood. Really, really awesome. Right here is going to be where your wood chips go. And there's an interesting thing about these places. Okay, let me go ahead and show you really, really quickly. On the map here, if we come over here and I want to buy this area, okay, I totally can. So there we go. We're going to hit yes. Now, when I go back over to my catalog and I look at my garage, I can see that now I have the wood chip selling station as a placeable that I own. So whenever you buy a piece of property that has one of these items on it, you then own that item. If you ever want to sell it, you have to get rid of this. So be careful. All right. But if we come over here and look at miscellaneous, you can see that you are going to have the wood chip selling station, the silo selling station. You're going to have a gas station. You're going to have the booth right here, which is a sell point. You're going to have a pub, and you're going to have the log cabin and some other passive income houses. All right. Now next, if we come down to decorations, well, you're going to have a bunch of other houses that you can use, benches, and a bunch of other really, really cool items. You're also going to have a bar and decorative log cabin. So some really, really cool stuff there. Farmhouses, you're going to have a really, really good selection of houses. These are going to have sleep triggers in them. Sheds, you're going to have the sheds that you see on the starting farm or the starting location. Silos. Ooh, this is a really good one. You get the silo, the wood silo, right? It's going to hold 10 million liters. It's only $30,000. The government is giving you a heck of a deal on this. For animal pens, nothing unique here. Nothing at all. So keep that in mind as you make your way around the map and you want to buy more and more property. You will start acquiring more of these items. Ooh, look, we got some wood right here. I wonder if we could already use this and sell it. Let's get our chainsaw out and see. I own the property, don't I? Doesn't look like it's going to be able to be cut. Alright, well, it's a good test. Alright, on to the next place. So here we are in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, about southwest if you're looking at it as a actual map. All right, and it's a really, really cool sell point place right here for you. Once again, if you own this property, you are gonna own this building right here, and then you'll have to sell it. So you got a couple of different ways in and out. If we come up over here, you can see where we are in relation to everything else. We're on the far other side. So down over there is where we were just at. Now we're up here overlooking all this beautiful, beautiful area. And once again, you will not be able to get very much farther up that way because of the boundaries that are in place on the map. So while we're right here, let's go ahead and jump over and take a look at our catalog. And by catalog, I meant to say garage. So you're going to have the Fendt Favorite 515C, the Fendt 724 Varial, the MAN TGS 18.500 4x4, the Ponzi Scorpion King, the FarmTech TDK 1600. You're going to have the Gens BA 725D, the Stepa FHL 13AK, the FSI PowerTech ST65T, the Stoll FZ60, the Stoll Long Fork, the Goldhofer STZ VP 3-back, the STZ VP 3 front. You're also going to have an ADCO 1100 kilogram weight. And then you have your sheds that were on the main area whenever we started. You're going to have a log cabin that was on that main area. The wood chip selling station we picked up a little bit later. So what is your starting slot count? It is going to be 337 if you are on New Farmer. The reason this right here doesn't show up as anything extra is because it's already built into the map. Okay, now if you sell everything, all right, on your initial starting, so without buying any other property, you're able to get down to 244, and that's what you also start with as a start from scratch or farm manager. So really, really awesome there. Let's go on to the next place now. So this right here is one of those clearings that I was telling you about. They're about $10,000 to buy, and you can set up any type of operation that you'd like right here. Now, they do not appear to be perfectly flat, so it may take a little bit of massaging the ground to be able to get them to work with everything. But yeah, there's, like I said, 3 of these around the map that you can use. You can see the ground is not prepared at all for anything, so keep that in mind. But everybody, this is going to be it. Please remember, I will be doing my best to find all of those locations for all of these signs for the trees, and also all of the crystal locations. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you would. Helps the channel out a great deal. If you want to be kept up to date on all my console map tours, think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you do, hit the notification bell too. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53, signing off.